And my crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. And the title of the video is The Gap is Growing and 2% Exposure. Remember, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell, and just hit that like button as you'll be doing me a massive favor. Remembering none of this is financial advice. You should always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. And remember, none of the information provided in this video should ever be taken as a signal to buy or to sell. But first and foremost, we look at the crypto bubbles, and what can we see? Absolute green. We like that. But this doesn't bother me because I'm not here for the short term. I'm here for the long term. And as we can see, we are ranked 52 with a market cap of $1.4 billion, with a 24-hour volume of nearly $25 million, sitting at a price of $116. We are down 0.1% in the hour, up 8.7% in the day, and up 7.5% in the week. And we move over to Crypto Quant, where we can see the exchange reserves currently sitting at 1.379 million, which is absolutely great. And we're noticing this gap is growing, which is great. We can see the gap between what's on the exchanges and the price slowly rising. The last time we saw this was back in January, where the price was above that $150 mark, but exchange reserves were at 1.6 million. And if we move all the way back to here, we can see in 2021, we can see this gap, similar gap, and we see that rise up to around $400. Hopefully, we're going to see that soon with Quant, with this gap here. Remember, this trend, hopefully, trend is our friend. And we can see the exchange net flow total here. That's basically the in and outs of the exchanges, and it's currently up at 3,612 quant. And we move over to a tweet I made yesterday where we are seeing some big transactions. I say, blimey, this text is a big one. A transaction of 3,857 quant. Total value of $413,000. Where there's a dip, there's a spree, and we're seeing more and more of these transactions going into new wallets that have held for a while. This particular wallet's held for a while, but we're seeing so many new wallets, and that makes us question, and it makes us very, very interested in what's going on with Quant at the moment. And we see this wonderful tweet from Lord Quantonian. So imagine not holding blue chip technology solutions like Quant that provide technology for central banks themselves. That's really how simple it is. There's also no inflation of the token. And we see this tweet that he's referencing from Marty Party, which we will have a look at. He says, breaking, central banks can hold up to 2% of their reserves in crypto, starting from the 1st of January 2025. The Bank of International Settlements says the standard will permit 2% of crypto reserve exposure among banks. The BIS says the global banking system's direct exposure to crypto remains relatively low. All central banks, including the US Central Bank, are participants in the BIS. The group of central bank governors and the head of supervision of the Bank of International Settlements has endorsed a global prudential standard for banks' exposure to crypto assets. In addition, the group has decided on January the 1st, 2025, as the implementation date for the standards. Now, it's all coming very, very quickly, and I am getting truly excited because Quant is there working with the BIS, and the BIS is making provisions for crypto assets, increasing banks' exposure. As you can see here, the report dubbed Prudential Treatment of Crypto Asset Exposures introduces the final standard structure for banks on exposure to digital assets, including traditional assets, fixed currencies, and unsupported cryptocurrencies, as well as feedback from stakeholders following a consultation launched in June. The Basel Committee on Banking Supervision noted that the report will soon be incorporated as a new chapter in the Basel Consolidated Framework. Very, very good news. And as we can see, this wonderful tweet from Construction Trader Reef, and this relates back to what we were just talking about with regards to the exposure within the banking system and what is going to come next. The banking sector is growing through a digital revolution and will be completely digital soon. Quant over Ledger will play a massive part in the future of banking, hence why the Bank of Banks, the BIS, is working with them. So let's have a listen to this.
In the past, banking was one size fits all. But with advancements in data analysis, banks can now offer personalized financial advice and tailored products. For example, Vero Money, a digital bank in the United States, uses machine learning to analyze customers' spending habits and offer personalized saving tips. This level of personalization is turning banking into a more customer-centric industry. Lastly, let's not forget about the role of digital payments. With more people shopping online, digital payments have become the norm. And digital banks are capitalizing on this, offering seamless payment solutions that cater to the needs of online shoppers. Take PayPal, for instance. It started as a simple digital wallet, but now it offers a range of services including loans, credit cards, and even investment options. These trends are not only shaping the future of digital banking, but also redefining the overall banking experience. With these trends in mind, what can we predict about the future of digital banking? Let's dive right into it. We're looking at a future where digital-only banks could become the norm. No more brick-and-mortar establishments, just sleek, intuitive apps and platforms. Imagine managing all your financial needs from your smartphone. That's the world we're heading towards. Digital banking is also set to become more integrated with other technological advances. As artificial intelligence and machine learning continue to evolve, we can expect to see banking platforms that are smarter and more personalized. Your digital bank could potentially predict your financial needs before you even realize them, offering tailored advice and services. Now let's not forget about the increasing importance of cybersecurity. As digital banking grows, so too will the need for robust, foolproof security systems. Banks will not only need to protect their customers' financial information, but also safeguard against potential breaches in a world where data is the new gold. And speaking of data, the future of digital banking is also expected to leverage big data like never before. Banks will be able to analyze vast amounts of information to understand their customers better, provide personalized services, and even predict market trends. Moreover, we can anticipate that digital banking will continue its mission of financial inclusion. We've seen how digital banks like Uala are making banking accessible to the unbanked millions in Latin America. This trend is likely to continue, with digital banks reaching out to underserved communities, offering them access to financial services that were previously out of reach. Lastly, we might see more collaborations between traditional banks and fintech companies. This could result in hybrid models that combine the trust and reliability of traditional banking with the innovation and convenience of fintech. These predictions paint a picture of a future where digital banking is the norm, offering convenience, efficiency, and personalized services. And while we can't predict the future with absolute certainty, one thing is clear. The world of banking is set for a digital revolution. So, what does the rise of digital banking mean for traditional banks? The advent of digital banking is reshaping the banking landscape, posing both challenges and opportunities for traditional banks. On one hand, the shift towards digital banking is forcing traditional banks to reevaluate their operations and adapt to changing consumer behaviors. Digital banking platforms, with their lower operating costs and user-friendly interfaces, are winning over customers with the promise of convenience and efficiency. This has led to a noticeable decline in the use of physical banking services. In fact, some studies suggest that a significant number of customers prefer digital banking for everyday transactions, putting pressure on traditional banks to digitalize their services or risk losing customers. That said, it's not all doom and gloom for traditional banks. While the rise of digital banking presents a clear challenge, it also opens up avenues for innovation. Traditional banks have the opportunity to leverage their established brand and customer trust to deliver enhanced digital services. They can invest in technology to improve their online platforms, offer innovative digital products, and provide superior customer experiences. Moreover, traditional banks can capitalize on their extensive networks and deep understanding of local markets to partner with fintech startups, creating a symbiotic relationship that combines the best of both worlds. For instance, traditional banks can provide the regulatory expertise and customer base that fintech startups often lack, while the startups can offer cutting-edge technology and innovative business models. The road to digital transformation may be fraught with challenges, but it's a journey that traditional banks must undertake to stay relevant in the rapidly evolving financial landscape. By embracing change and leveraging their strengths, traditional banks can turn the digital banking revolution from a threat into an opportunity. While digital banking poses challenges to traditional banks, it also presents opportunities for them to innovate and adapt. In conclusion, the future of banking looks digital. We've seen how trailblazers like Uala are revolutionizing the banking landscape, bringing accessibility and affordability to millions. Their success story is just one example of how digital banking is not only flourishing, but also poised to reshape the financial world. We've explored the current trends in digital banking, from cryptocurrencies to digital payment platforms, all of which are opening up new avenues for financial transactions. These trends are not mere fads. They're indicative of a larger shift towards a more digitally integrated financial ecosystem. Our predictions for the future of digital banking suggest a world where traditional banking structures are reimagined, where convenience, speed, and inclusivity are the norm.
So we see it there, digital revolution, convenience, efficiency, offering that seamless payment solutions, that word seamless again. And as we've noticed with the buys, the big buy-ins that we've seen over the last month or so, we're seeing, are they getting ready? Are they putting their money where their mouth is right now before our eyes? And I see this wonderful tweet again from Construction Trader ETH. For Quant to be $1,000 per token, the market cap only has to be $14 billion. And few understand this. Quant is tiny, but are we on the precipice of something absolutely amazing? There you go, guys. Just a quick update. Remember, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. All the best, and I'll catch you later.